With Nintendo Switch Online now featuring 9 N64 games, some of which are from 25 years ago, we thought it'd be a good time to go over some various secrets from that era, because hey, some of you probably weren't even alive then.
I'm told!
Without further ado, here are 10 secrets for the N64 expansion pack. Number 1. Saving time in Mario Kart 64. Between Wario Stadium at 1500 meters and Rainbow Road at 2 kilometers, Mario Kart 64 features some of the longest tracks in the series, so it's perhaps fitting that both of them feature some of the biggest shortcuts in Mario Kart history too, even if it's unintentional. In Wario Stadium, try turning off one of the first few bumps at high speed at a 90-degree angle, hopping just as you hit the wall to vault right over it. Yep, you just skipped half the track. And you may not want to call it a day yet because you can do it again to hop back over the same wall, behind the start line to finish a lap in just seconds. But be warned, this part is a real doozy. The key thing is to hit the corner adjacent to the finish line at high speed, jumping just as you hit the wall to hopefully clear the wall and land behind the finish line. If you pull it off, the game will register you as having finished the lap as soon as you cross it. Nice. Rainbow Road has a major shortcut too. Right after the starting line, try jumping over the left just as you start heading downhill. If you timed it right, you should hit the track far below, skipping a huge portion of the race. And don't worry if you bounce off after landing, Lakitu will drop you off there substantial time savings. But again, it's tough, so try practicing in time trials. Number 2. Striking nature. If you're running low on lives in Mario 64, try punching a butterfly, such as the ones outside Peach's castle or at the start of Tiny Huge Island. If you land a hit, you might be rewarded with a 1-up, or maybe a bomb. It really depends on the butterfly, but what's life without a little risk? Just keep in mind this only works with the butterflies that appear as you reach them, and not the ones that are around all the time. Number 3. Sticking to your health. Speaking of butterfly abuse, Ocarina of Time continues the trend too. Just whack a butterfly with a Deku stick to have it turn into a fairy. But that's not actually quite right from my experience. Good luck with that. Having a butterfly follow along is actually the trick, by walking slowly and thinking of the top of the Deku stick as a lure or a guide. You can even see once the butterfly is committed to the Deku stick in advance. Just make sure you have an empty bottle if you want to use it later. Slow and steady and you'll get that fairy. Number 4. Big Head Mode. Even though GoldenEye popularized the Big Head Mode, it sadly isn't on NSO yet. But that's where WinBack comes in, as it has a Big Head Mode all of its own. To activate it, go to the title screen and press the following combination, and start. DK sure would be proud. Number 5. Title Scenery. Mario isn't the only one with title screen shenanigans, because if you wait a few seconds in Star Fox 64, you can use the control stick to move part of the logo around and have the characters follow it with their heads. Neat. Number 6. Ambidextrous. Although Mario Tennis might seem like it's aggressively anti-lefty at first, don't worry. If you hold L while choosing your character, they'll make them left-handed instead. An L icon will appear indicating it's been activated, and you'll see left right away as your character walks onto the court. Number 7. Hidden Yoshis. In Yoshi's story, you can find more Yoshis who essentially have more lives. You can find a black Yoshi in level 2-1 right after the 4th checkpoint. Eat the tulip and shoot yourself straight up to reach the black Yoshi egg, and it'll be available in the next level. In the next world, you can find a white Yoshi in 3-2. This one's also easy to miss, but easier to get, as all you have to do is not be tempted by that first awesome leaf to ride on. Hold out on that ride and drop downwards and to the left instead, and you'll find the white Yoshi egg. During your travels in Yoshi's story, keep your eyes open because there are extra Yoshis in more locations than these. Number 8. More reasons to have healthcare. If you're finding Dr. Mario 64's story mode a little too easy, try pressing Z, or ZL on a standard Switch controller, while hard is selected to change it to S hard. But if you're having second thoughts, tap Z again to back out of it. And there you have it, 8, or depending on how you count, 10 fun secrets and tips to try out the N64 expansion pack on Nintendo Switch Online. Are there any secrets in the launch lineup that you remember? Let us know in the comments below. Thank you for watching. For more on the expansion pack, check out the videos on the right and subscribe to GameXplain.